Well, let's find out how it all went down. With me is Tina Fordham. She is a geopolitical strategist, founder of Fordham Global Foresight. She works with a lot of insurance companies, banks, investors here in the UK. How receptive were they to the Prime Minister's message today?
Very receptive. People want to hear good news about the UK. We haven't had a lot of good news when it comes to business and investment for the last 14 years or so, and since Brexit, to be honest.
4 Prime Ministers, 6 Chancellors.
Yes.
A split from the biggest market the UK has.
The famous lettuce and the budget fiasco of years past. So, you know, there is a real opportunity here for the Prime Minister and the Chancellor to say that Britain is open for business, but they have to follow up.
Yeah. He was boasting today that there is stability. He can well boast that there is stability because he has a whopping majority and he's at the beginning of a term. But I guess some of that stability will flow from the budget, and we don't have the budget yet.
The budget is really where the rubber hits the road, and that's October 30th. We're starting to see the kind of the dance going on about working within the Labour Party's manifesto, which said that it wouldn't raise taxes using the 3 most typical means for the Treasury to do that, right? National insurance, VAT, and capital gains. It doesn't leave them a lot of room for maneuver, so they're going to try to find ways to highlight that they're open for business. And I think what was especially well received today was the message about cutting regulation. Whether we're talking about the UK or Europe, we have a very risk-averse kind of a climate, and it is costing us.
This is where I want to play devil's advocate. If you're saying in one respect that you're cutting regulation, and then in the other you're setting out new regulation through a workers' rights package, are they walking the walk?
We just don't know yet, and I don't mean to wriggle out of your question. It is going to be finding a balance. I think the early moves on, for example, planning regulations and cutting that, again, very well received. There are various different levers that the government can push on, but a country that wants to grow needs to build, needs to invest, needs to do research and development, and these avenues have been stymied for quite some time. But to do that when your party faithful is expecting to see moves on workers' rights, cutting 0-hour contract and all of these other things, it is very, very tough to do. Because remember, people go into government because they want to give things away.